Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and the viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing my top 10 strongest WWE female superstars. Who do you think is the strongest female WWE superstar of all time? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. Other than that, without further ado, let's get to it. Number 10, Shayna Baszler. The former MMA is just on a whole other level when it comes to strength. Shayna Baszler is a submission magician. She's good at joint manipulation, but when it comes to strength, there's not a lot of women in NXT that can compete with the strength of Shayna Baszler. She's definitely known for being technical in the ring, but her power is next level. And honestly, I don't think there's many women in the WWE or NXT that can compete with the strength of Shayna Baszler, which is why she's number 10 on this list. Number 9, Tamina. There's nobody meaner than Tamina. And as we've seen, the power game of Tamina is just on a whole other level. The way Tamina demands the ring and the Samoan drop that Tamina has is just extraordinary. She was known for her power when she was the sidekick behind AJ Lee, more like a bodyguard. And when it comes to Tamina, she is so underrated. She definitely deserves more. And her strength is a big reason why. For a long time, there was nobody as powerful in the women's division as Tamina. Being the daughter of Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Tamina was just a whole other beast when it came to professional wrestling. Number 8, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is just a dominant female wrestler. We saw it right off the bat when she debuted in 2018 and she picked Triple H up over her shoulders at WrestleMania 34. And almost her entire WWE career, she was just manhandling her opponents. Whether she was facing up against Alexa Bliss, whether she was facing up against Nia Jax, or even Liv Morgan towards the tail end of her career in WWE. Ronda Rousey was just an amazing superstar when it comes to brute strength. And the levels that we saw Ronda Rousey go to at certain points of her career was just extraordinary, considering she came from UFC. And so I really think that Ronda Rousey was one of the most powerful superstars of her era, which is why she's on this list. Number 7, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has always been dominant as a WWE superstar. Even when she was NXT UK champion, no one could touch the strength of Rhea Ripley. Even when she ended Shayna Baszler's 414-day reign as NXT Women's Champion. And even more recently, when she won the 2023 Royal Rumble, there's nobody that's been able to shut down the brute strength of Rhea Ripley. And honestly, even as somebody who does love Liv Morgan, I can still respect the brute strength of Rhea Ripley. Her Riptide finisher is on a next level when it comes to brute strength. And the way she delivers it, she puts her opponents away with ease. And Rhea Ripley, you could put Rhea Ripley in the top 5 on this list. But I currently have her at 7, and y'all will see why. Number 6, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill has not been in the WWE for that long, but it really doesn't matter because when you can debut in the WWE at the 2024 Royal Rumble and eliminate Nia Jax, who is 272 pounds with one arm, you're going to make this list. There's no denying that. The power that Jade Cargill possesses is supernatural. We got her from AEW, and boy, was that a great pickup for WWE. And the craziest part about it is we haven't even seen Jade Cargill's full potential when it comes to brute strength. So if I were to make this list 2 or 3 years from now, there's a good chance that she could be even higher than number 6. Jade Cargill is just an amazing superstar. She's got muscles on top of muscles, and I've said it before, Jade Cargill is the Bobby Lashley of the women's division. Number 5, Nia Jax. Nia Jax, when it comes to brute strength, is just exactly what her name says. She is an irresistible force. And honestly, it doesn't matter whether she's the bodyguard for Alexa Bliss or even more recently, the way she just bulldozed through the Queen of the Ring tournament and just snatched the crown from 15 other women. Nia Jax, when it comes to brute strength, I can truly say that I don't think there's anybody in the women's locker room right now, maybe 1 or 2, we'll get to that towards the end of this video, that can compete with Nia Jax when it comes to brute strength. Her Samoan drop is on a whole nother level, and her Annihilator, the way we saw her annihilate Lyra Valkyria at King and Queen of the Ring, just is probably one of the main reasons why Nia Jax is on this list. Number 4, Chyna. The 9th wonder of the world was just probably the most powerful woman of the Attitude Era. I can say that confidently. She was essentially the bodyguard for the original D-Generation X. And Chyna, she's one of the few women that were able to compete with the men during that era. And a lot of times, she didn't lose. Her brute strength just put her on a completely different pedestal. And Chyna was just exactly what her name was, the 9th wonder of the world. And I think Chyna is one of the few women from the Attitude Era that if she was still alive and she was wrestling in 2024, she would still be one of the most dominant women on the roster. And there's not many women that you could actually think would stand a chance in today's roster from the Attitude Era. But Chyna is definitely one of those women from the Attitude Era that would excel in today's women's division. Number 3, Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong was just the viscera of the women's division. And it was so amazing to see her in the early 2010s just obliterate her opponents. She wasn't in WWE for too long, but the time that she had in WWE, she proved to the world what power is all about. Awesome Kong was also a former TNA Knockouts Women's Champion. So Awesome Kong definitely was able to excel in more than just WWE. And just like Chyna, I feel like Awesome Kong is one of those female superstars that if she debuted again in WWE in 2024, ain't nobody gonna be able to beat her. Still, she just has that power, that brute strength that the women's division has never seen before, which is why she's number 3. Number 2, Beth Phoenix. the glamazon of professional wrestling in the early 2010s was next level. And Beth Phoenix proved that by winning the Divas Championship. She proved that by winning match after match after match. And she proved it by winning it with brute strength. Her glam slam was next level, and it was very rare to see her opponents kick out of that finisher. And Beth Phoenix was just a very dominant woman. She was known to be a dominant strength. It was hard to be able to get by what Beth Phoenix had in store for you. You did not want to go toe to toe with Beth Phoenix. If you wanted to beat Beth Phoenix, you wanted to fly around the ring. You wanted to pick the tempo up. If the tempo slows down and strength becomes a factor, Beth Phoenix is just gonna dominate. And she always dominated. She was one of the most dominant women of her era, which is why powerful superstars like Jordynne Grace and Rhea Ripley look up to her now because of the dominance that she had when she was in WWE. Before we get to number one, just a friendly reminder to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. And trust me, I got a lot of great content coming out for you over the summer this year and even after that. So it's going to be a wonderful idea to smash that subscribe button. Make sure you're notified when I drop my next video, because I'm going to be here for a while, and we're going to go on an amazing ride together and have one of the best journeys that you could ever have with a YouTuber. So smash that subscribe button, and let's get to number one. Number one, Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is just strength in every sense of the word. Former Tennessee Volunteer alum, and she just came to WWE and she essentially took over. We saw Bianca Belair's strength when she won the 2021 Royal Rumble, and she went coast to coast with that win. We saw her endurance. Every Royal Rumble, she seems to be able to go at least 30 minutes with at least 5 eliminations. And a lot of it has to do with the strength of Bianca Belair. And honestly, her Kiss of Death finisher is just another example of her strength. The way that she could pick people up and put them in the position. She's been able to hit the KOD on everybody from Alexa Bliss to Nia Jax to Piper Niven. The list goes on. And she's picking up superstars that you didn't think she could pick up, because she's just built like that. Bianca Belair is just on a whole other level when it comes to strength. She's got muscles in places you didn't think you could have muscles. And when it comes to my opinion, who I think is the strongest woman in WWE history, the answer is simple: Bianca Belair. That was my top 10 strongest WWE female superstars. Who do you think is the strongest female WWE superstar? Let me know down in the comment section below, because that's what it's there for. Other than that, I do have Hot Takes episode 14 that'll be coming at you in a few days. I'll also have Nikki D Book WWE episode 8 available in a few days as well, along with Nikki D News episode 2. So look out for all those videos. Other than that, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all y'all amazing people next time. Bye, y'all.